Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Emma, and over the next year I have given myself the challenge to grow as much food as I possibly can, basically at the bottom of the garden. Please follow me and subscribe. We have strawberries arriving tomorrow in the post. Apparently it's like the last time that you can actually plant strawberries at this time of the year, and apparently if you plant them now, which I've never done before, it means that next year you get a bigger amount. I have no idea. So we'll do that tomorrow. I'm just having a look at the ground now. This is my raised bed. I made this over at the weekend with some old blocks, which I don't know if you can see these old things. They weigh an absolute ton, and we found them all over the garden, and we've completely renovated the rest of the garden. It's a bit of a mess at the minute because we're going into winter. But I can assure you it didn't look like that when we first got the house. So what am I going to be doing this next year? My idea is that this little area here, is that what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, and hopefully you'll come along with me, is that we're going to grow as much food as we possibly can. Food is getting more expensive. Everyone knows that. But actually, do you know what? There's something satisfying about growing your own food as well. So I did put a little video up of photos, because basically this area definitely didn't look like this 4 months ago. I work full time, so I've been working on the garden on the weekends, doing bit by bit, trying to make it look a little bit more, well, usable, as you can see. So today I've gone out, I've got myself a bag of, it says rooted in goodness, it's farmyard manure. So I'm going to put that onto the ground, and then I'm going to plant some autumn, well, I'm saying that autumn, they are these things. So they're called autumn champions. They're an onion set, and apparently you put them in now, and then by, I think it's May, June, you get your first lot of onions, which obviously then by that point you've put your other onions into the other onions into the ground, and then by September you should get another load of onions, so that should keep you throughout the year. Although they say, Google does anyway. So we're going to do that, and apparently I can also do, I've got some seeds for spring onions, which apparently you can also do now as well. So with that all about, let's get cracking. Rookie error. I've gone and filmed it in portrait, not in landscape. Bugger. Oh, plastic. There was so much plastic in this garden. I've literally, in fact I can show you, like, I have a massive, this is probably bucket number 5. Honestly, I swear to God, someone dug a hole in this garden and just used it as a bin. Right, okay. More plastic. going to put these in. So what I've already done, like, again, did this the other week actually, last week, is I've already put in the garlic. So I've got a row of garlic, and now I'm going to do a row of onions. And I've gone for sets. You just pop them in. How many distance? 12, so 5 inches, 12 centimetres. So you go down, so the soil goes to about here, and then you plant them like in staggered row. And basically that's what I did the garlic. It'll be interesting if they come out straight or not. Quite frankly, this isn't a competition. I just want onions. Right? Yeah. That's not gonna work. So as you can see, I've done them. You can see, hang on, I'll show you 1, 2, 3, and I've done them in a staggered order, like an arrow order all the way up. Not the straightest work I've ever done. If I was really thinking about it, I would have put some string with sticks and made it all nice and neat. My granddad would be rolling in his grave, put it that way. But it's a start. So now I've just got to cover them up, because otherwise the beastly birds will get them. And the last thing that I do, so I know exactly what I've planted, is I use the cardboard, fold it up for a bit of stability, and then I literally put it at the base of where I've planted them. Oop, it will stay, probably won't, so let's use a few bits of clumps of mud. Now obviously this will eventually mulch down because it's cardboard, but by that point, I'll be seeing the plants coming up. So cross fingers they work. Okay, so I was gonna plant some Lisbon, what they called? Salad onion, white Lisbon, hardly annual seeds. But I'm waiting for some strawberry plants. I don't know if I mentioned that in the video earlier, but I'm waiting for some strawberry. They're like the roots, the bare roots, so they're arriving tomorrow. My plan with them is there to go into this raised bed. Like I think I said it earlier, didn't I? So there's no point me putting these into the raised bed yet, because they're just going to all get disturbed. So I'm going to wait for them to arrive tomorrow and go from there. So that's what I'm going to do today. Not really a lot else to do. I do have some fun ideas on what to do behind me in this big section here. You have to keep posted for that. I'll keep you posted for that. You have to keep watching for that, because hopefully it'll be quite exciting if I can get my own way and find all the materials that I want. Because bearing in mind, I want to try and do this as cheap as I possibly can, if not free. And that's why I'm going mostly seeds. Okay, I didn't with the onions, but that's besides the point. Maybe next year I'll do seeds. So yes, that's just me for now. If you want to see what I do, if you want to see how it goes, if you want to support me, obviously like this video, subscribe if you wish. Obviously I probably I'm gonna make mistakes along the way, like for example I filmed the whole introduction in portrait, not in landscape, but it's a work in progress. Anyway, enough for me for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks ever so much.